Well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys are getting ready for all the festivities and the days to come, and the ones that are already taking place, depending, who you are, what kind of religion you have. So, as we take a look here, a couple of key things. I've warned you in some of the previous videos. I know I didn't get to do a lot of those videos here lately. I went ahead and in the last week, 2 weeks with the jury duty and all that other crazy stuff. But we went ahead and we did share with you over and over again my concerns about this resistance here in the falling weekly SPY, and then of course we end up dropping out the bottom end of that SPY, leading to continuation to the downside. On the daily charts, also my concern has been the negative divergence that we're seeing here across the different areas. A lot of warning signs here as we're making higher highs in price, but we're not making the higher highs in the indicators. And the thing that really sealed the deal for me, and that's what I was talking about for people that came to my TRP events, you guys were able to get live and updated information right up through this morning's live training event for the TRP student family. And the big one that really bugged me was these last two bars here. You had this big up bar here, and then you had this big up bar here. This one ended up being sold to, the pressure backed off, and then they brought it up one more time, and they used that to heavily sell into here, creating this massive distribution bar on the S&P. And so that is now one big fat resistance level, in addition to it being a negative divergence there as well. So you're making higher highs in price, lower highs in indications. But that's just bad. When you have these big bars that are being used to sell into, while some people are, and that was a conversation we had a lot this morning. Some people are going ahead and sitting there buying and buying and buying, expecting that this is going to go in reverse. And what you got to watch out for right now is a black swan event. There's plenty of them that could happen out there. Obviously, the situation with Russia could get dicey at any time. China could go ahead and make more aggressive overtures towards Taiwan, which they feel is theirs anyways. Israel could strike at Iran, and any other number of things that are out there right now. That the housing bubble, and already we're starting to hear the word short sale in the real estate industry, right? So a lot of things that are coming out there, and then let alone other currency factors. The BRICS nations going ahead and trying to oust the U.S. dollar as, a global currency. A lot of things that are happening. That's just getting started. So the point is that sitting there buying, getting over leveraged, could really lead to some disastrous consequences, with like a black swan event, right? So also, the question about selling options has been posed, and with undefined risk in these markets, bad things can happen. And a lot of you found that out the hard way earlier this year when we had those massive volatility spikes back and forth. So the point that I don't mean to sound like a Debbie Downer, I really don't, because this year has been one of my best years on recent record, and so it's been a great year. But the point is that there's a lot of pitfalls if you're not risk conscientious. So that's why the last few months I've tried to focus not just on entries, but stop management, risk management, profit target type management. I spent a lot of time the last several months focusing on those things for you. Just like last November, December, I warned you about the real estate crisis, the markets, and we're seeing all of that here play out this year. There's a lot of opportunity, but a lot of risk going into next year here. So I'm going to be focusing, just like today, we walked in, the hourly chart was down, and so it was sell side focus, as we were talking about during the TRP event there, and you kind of came up towards the zero line, rolling back over, and it was just all sell side on those hourly charts, and the daily charts were down below the key channel. So a lot of opportunities where the market just on the 1 minute, 5 minute, and the hourly charts for that matter, for those that want to trade daily options and that, there was so many different opportunities there. And I just want to remind people that from my concern or my perspective, one of the big concerns I have, this is all one big area of resistance here. Now, we already had that kind of happening over here where the market, was being sold off in this area, but now it's even more clear with the distribution bar that we have out here as well. So that's now one big area of resistance. So even when the market comes up, there's a risk that's going to come in there and kind of hit that. So we're going to be watching that area very closely. Of course, the market's going to have to deal with this if it has any hopes of becoming, bullish here again. And in the meantime, my heavy focus is sell side below the channel when the hourly charts are down and the 1 minute and the 5 minutes are down. The only thing I'm going to be looking for, the only thing at all, is focusing on short side trades there. I'm not trying to catch a falling knife, even though those will occasionally work temporarily. But the reality is, until these markets actually start to turn around, that that's called counter trend trading and can be very hazardous to your financial health. So I just wanted to update you on that, because I had all those concerns, as you know, about the weekly resistance, and boy, did we see that really come to fruition here with the negative divergences that we had here in the SPY. We had it all kind of play out there, and big fat distribution bars, which I've taught you about for several years. So a lot of things going on there all at once, but this is why I was keeping my head down this morning with the TRP class and focusing on the short side. Okay, just wanted to give you that update, and again, wish you Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, and no matter who you are and what you celebrate, looking forward to going ahead and seeing you in upcoming videos, and looking forward to a great 2023 with you guys. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.